Everyday Superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, game, and everything in between. We're going to continue onwards with our assessment, observation, and breakdown of the relationships between these parties on the episode Will These Guilty Secrets Tear Them Apart? All right, uploaded by Cut. The series is entitled Truth or Drink. So if you're joining me just now, in all honesty, I would recommend you start from the beginning of this series so you get to grasp the drama that is unfolding. I will leave a link down in the description, if not the comment section, how you can find the playlist of that series. But if you just want to hang along and enjoy the ride, feel free to do so. Like I said, I'm here to break down the psychological relationship between these parties involved when one's lying to one another, why they're lying, what the nonverbal communication showcases, and you can internalize this information and apply it to your day-to-day life across the world. Real talk. So let's continue on. We just finished off with these two. So she is being a very, very bad girl, and he's been taken for a ride, and we're going to move on to the other couple. We're going to finish with like the last so many seconds of this just to recalibrate our senses, because it's been a couple of weeks since I recorded the last video on the series.
That we can respect each other, and with that respect
so she's explaining to him, or trying to break down, why she wants to sleep with other women and has been sleeping with other women behind his back. All right,
can be able to move forward in a healthy way. Do you feel like I cheated by the actions that I've done?
So this is a shit test. Do you feel like you've cheated by the actions? Now the thing is, you as a man shouldn't fall by this. Shouldn't fall for this. It's not a matter of you feeling. It's a matter of you thinking and knowing, okay? When you feel, you are emotional. So do you feel, i.e., are you in your emotions? No. We don't respond, yes, I feel that way. You respond, I think that you're a cheating whore, basically. She's reaching out over to him, leaning in. This is the closest she's been to him since the start of this flipping video. He's not necessarily mirroring it to a great degree, but his arms are outreached across the table towards her. So it's not complete repulsion, but them hands and the clasp of the fingertips do create a barrier, do create an obstacle, do create an obstruction. So he is shielding himself from the information that is being expressed towards him on the other side of the table, okay? Let me just make sure I got my volume. Mic check, check. One love, let's go.
Oh my God, why is it red?
Right, this is where we're moving on to. So now we're moving on to the next couple, and I'll give you a little breakdown in a second. So she flips the side of her head, showcases the neck. Okay, it's a symbol of submission, symbol of femininity, symbol of sexuality, okay? This guy over here is in incredible amounts of debt. He's not told her. I believe that she is with him for the money, not for who he is as a person. She thought he was gay going into the relationship. When you think that, when you initially go into a relationship, that's kind of mad. Do you not think? But she... yeah, let's find out where we go. Let's see if we get black-pilled, people. You know, it's not about the money, bro. It's not about the money. Let's find out.
I'm nervous.
Remember, neither of these parties, or at least the women, don't want to look bad. The social ramifications from this are 20-fold for the woman, right? Where the social aspect, the attention aspect, and the positive reception is like way more important as far as the feminine realm than the masculine. So let's say, for example, he says, yeah, I'm broke as a joke, and that's why we're on here. She's going to think, shit, I need to react to this appropriately, because otherwise I'm going to be judged as a gold digger, as somebody who's used and abused this man for these particular purposes. Between you and me, there's nothing wrong with that, right? As long as you're aware of it as a man. Do you not think you're going to get more women being rich than you are being poor? So are you to then cast judgment on every woman you're now starting to attract because of that money? It's just part of the process. Resources are hardwired biologically into what we find attractive in the potential mate, especially from the feminine perspective, looking to the masculine. All right? It's all about our naivety and whether we do get used versus we knowing what we've got and why it is attractive, and not allowing our ego to lie to ourselves that it's purely because of the good of our heart. It's not. All right? So let's go.
It was like, oh, we're good.
Listen to his laugh.
I'm nervous. It was like, oh, we're good.
It's like she's talking to her girlfriend here. Listen to the high-pitched laugh. That's a sign of submission. It's a sign of fear. You know, listen. Don't even look at the image. Just listen to the laughter, the conversation here. The man reflects a feminine in the face of her feminine, potentially putting her in masculine position in relation.
Why is it red?
It's a dance. There's a duality. There's a polarity.
I'm nervous. It was like, oh, we're good.
His vocals are higher register than her right now.
Good.
Whew. My heart's at the bottom of my stomach. My hands are sweaty.
Do you have a secret you've been wanting to tell me? I mean, we went through all those questions. Do you have a secret? Oh my God, are you gasping?
Pay attention.
Do you have a secret? Oh my God, are you gasping?
Right. Pay attention. Pay attention. I'm going to put you in on some game. You didn't clock onto this, but I did. You didn't clock onto this, but I did. Do you have a secret you've been wanting to tell me? This is the reason why he's on. This is the reason why she's on. She knows it as well. Listen to what he does and listen to what she says. This is good game. This is good game here. Listen. He gasps loud, expresses himself. This is a pacifying behavior. As the air relieves itself from the mouth, it brushes by the nerve endings on the insides of the cheeks, such as when someone whistles. It's the counter opposite. Well, some people whistle outwards. I whistle inwards, believe it or not, which I think is quite abnormal. But you know, it's a stimulation of the nerve endings of the lips and the mouth, and so on and so forth. But listen to what she says.
Do you have a secret? Oh my God, are you gasping?
Right. So what the normal person will have heard is, oh my God, why are you gasping? Okay, let's listen back.
Do you have
Listen to that first word, why.
a secret? Oh my God, are you gasping? Do you have a secret? Oh my God, are you gasping?
Have you heard how, as you pay attention to it more and more, it turns from a Y to an R? Are you gasping? Pay attention. Let's go through that again.
Those questions. Do you have a secret? Oh my God, are you gasping?
Emphasis on the ga. Ga. Oh my God. Are you gasping? There's a non-congruence here. The brain has said one thing. She's translated it out of her mouth as efficiently as she can do, but the remnants of the message that was manifest in her conscious still remains. What I'm telling you is this.
Do you have a secret? Oh my God, are you gasping?
Why are you gasping? Initially was an are you gay? Is it a bold statement? Go through it once again, watch the gasp and imagine why she would not think that, given she came into this interview saying she initially thought he was. What else has he got to reveal? She wouldn't be with him on this program if she knew he was broke as a flipping joke. She would have broken up with him time ago. What do you mean you're in debt? What do you mean I'm getting married and taking on your debt?
You've been
Pay
wanting to
attention.
tell me. I mean, we went through all those questions. Do you have a secret? Oh my God, are you gasping?
Because I do have to tell you something.
Oh.
Right, pay attention. This is honest body language, exposure of the palms. I do have to tell you something. Somebody who does this whilst making this statement is telling the truth. Look.
You gasping?
because I do have.
I do. He exposes his palms. He's telling the truth. This is congruent body language. That means he's being honest. That means he is expressing the fact he has no weaponry. Okay? It is what it is. I'm being submissive in my own right here to the truth.
To tell you something.
Oh, okay.
I try to.
Okay, she says, as she locks in, rests her head upon her hand. We're now locked in. We're stable. We're not running away. We're ready. Get talking, boy. I wouldn't be surprised if from here on she starts speaking a little bit less, as she is now in a position of preparation to hear what's to come next.
Help myself think of how to talk to her about this. If the roles were reversed, I would just listen to her and try to understand why.
And what you see here is there's a silence in between. Watch how the hand changes. Moves from the chin,
Help myself think.
moves to one finger on the bottom lip. Partial between a pondering as she looks into him to see what are you. Second, because it's an indirect placing of the finger upon the lips of the mouth. Shh, as she tells herself to not speak. That is what this is symbolic of. If she was 5 years old, she'd go, but she's not. She's grown up. She's an adult now. She can't behave like a child in the real world. That's what society has told her. But these behaviors still continue to exist. And we see it manifest right here. Let's go.
Of how
She looks down.
to talk to her about this. If the roles were reversed, I would just listen to her and try to understand why she got to this point.
If the roles were reversed, right, you'd have a masculine brain and wants and needs, and she'd have the vice versa. There's a crazy change in wants and needs from the biology of both parties. If you were to see it through her eyes, you'd know why she'd kick you to the curb after this. Let's find out.
Let me take my zen. Let me take my deep breath, okay?
Wait, what?
Nothing. I'm not cheating.
She's getting mad. Listen, aggression in the voice.
Let me take my deep breath, okay?
Let me take my deep breath. So he's dictating what's going on here. Let me do this. And she's like, what the fuck you on about? Just tell me the truth. You're stressing me.
Wait, what?
But what? This is crazy. Smile on the face, aggression in the voice. Okay?
Nothing. I'm not.
Watch the head.
Let me take my deep breath, okay?
Wait, what?
Nothing. I'm not cheating.
I'm not cheating. Open palm, reaching out to her. I love you. I'm not cheating. I want to touch you. Okay?
All right, there's no other.
As she clears that, she showcases her sexuality once again, exposing the side of the neck. All right? Okay, good. I'm still as beautiful as I always thought I was.
Your lover.
Whoa! Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it?
But I am.
Look,
Right, there's no other lover. But I am.
juts the tongue out. Na 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 na. I am. He looks up to the sky. He's visualizing something right here. Is he visualizing his bank account balance? Is he visualizing the notes he's getting from the bank and the credit card companies? The tongue on the lips is also a self-soothing gesture, as we spoke with the deep breaths. Okay? She's holding on to the insides of her arms, one on the elbow, one on the insides of the arms. Not the tightest of pacifying behaviors, but definitely creating an obstruction here. Okay? If you were on a date and the lady was like this before you, it's your job to pay attention to that, and hopefully as the night goes on it will be rid of that. But if you see this manifest as you speaking to them about politics or something, you know, self-explanatory, right?
I want you to know.
She lifts her head up, she looks down her nose at him in a dominant fashion. The roles are reversed.
I've been hiding something from you for a bit of some time. I've been a little bit
She squints her eyes, blocking out the potential of what she's thinking.
irresponsible in my life the past few years. This is hard for me to say. I feel like a piece of
How much are these dudes paid these people to be on this program to do this? I said this earlier in the series, but I think, or maybe it was another series, I think that a bunch of people apply for a program and then they get baited and switched. And then they think, well, we did apply to be on that 12.3 million subscribers YouTube channel. It could be good. And they are saying they'll now pay us $1,000 each to be on. That's how I think, because who in their right mind would do this, honestly?
But I'm being honest with you.
So look at the difference in her eyes now. As he's splurting and blurting everything he needs to say, you'll see that she starts creating eye-blocking behaviours. Let's have a look.
I feel like a piece of shit.
I feel like a piece of shit, he says, right? So he's minimising how he is being perceived in the eyes of her. If he just came out with it and said it instead of this like ridiculous build-up, he would have been able to get it off of his chest and find some degree of appropriate communication a lot easier. Right now what he's doing is just showing her how weak he perceives himself, and in perceiving himself, she is only going to double up on that and see him as twice as bad, all right? We don't want none of this self-loathing bullshit. That woman does not want that from you. So look, the eyes are like this, and let's see if we can catch the micro gesture.
I'm being honest.
Slant of the eyes, ever so micro, but it exists. This is disdain. We've got a clenched jaw here. We're ready for battle, all right? We're shielding the eyes so nobody can attack our eyes or hit our eyes. We're shielding or at least solidifying the face in the face of an attack. This is biologically written, right?
This with you because I love
It's the... Who cares? Let's keep going.
you.
You slowly see, I don't know if the frame rate you'll see captures this as well, but as we see this, we see a holding of the breath, but a very slow expansion of the chest.
Being honest with you because I love you.
When he says, I love you, she looks down. She goes in her feelings when she hears that.
I'm in a little bit of a debtful situation. And
What do you mean?
Anger.
Like, please elaborate right now.
Please elaborate. Do it. Tell me the truth. She is commanding this communication. Have you seen how he was stuttering and buttering and trying to get to the point? She needs the information. So if he met her by just giving her the information for her to respond still in this particular manner, then at least would be level and would be able to work stuff out and would be able to operate in a more beneficial dynamic for the man and for the relationship. But he's approached it from the bottom looking up, and so now she's just smothering him. Get to the fucking point.
I'm about I'm in debt.
Perfect. Textbook repulsion. Watch. Textbook repulsion. Watch.
Please elaborate right now.
I'm about
Please elaborate. Her palm of the hand is showing. Get to the point. I'm halfway your friend. I've got one palm showing. I'm being honest. Get to the point. He don't even say numbers. He says 20. He's trying to work something out. He's visualizing something in his head to try and minimize this. So he's trying to make less of what he's actually in debt. He's lying to her by the fact he's not telling her the numbers. He's looking up to say, oh, well, they did say they'd let me off $5,000 here and there, and he's going to try and minimize that. That's why he's visualizing this and why he's not giving her a direct number. And think about this. If you're a man working with numbers, she needs you to tell her the numbers. What do you mean a bit here and a bit there? What's the answer? What's the resolution? What have you got to do? This uncertainty shits the situation up more. Now, this is textbook repulsion. He starts talking about it. She evacuates from this situation. She evacuates from him. Look. See you later. See you later. Let me move away from you. I'm repulsed by you. Do you see this?
debt a little bit, maybe a lot.
He still didn't give her a number. He's a pussy!
Like you owe someone money? Like, what do you mean in debt?
I might have a couple of loans, a couple of credit cards, a couple negative bank accounts. I'm in like all over my head and
So she's looking back thinking everything we've gone through has been a lie. This entire experience has been a lie. This guy's been flexing on me. I've been thinking about my future. I've told my family how good a lifestyle this guy provides to me. This is what I've always wanted. I'm here existing in the best days of my life. I might even think the best days of my life are over. And you're here on this program doing this to me. And now I have to think about these cameras on me. I have to think about my family and friends watching this. I have to think about the people who don't know me watching this. How do I react appropriately? They're going to call me a gold digger if I start rejecting this guy. I'm going to start... But how dare this man do this to me?
That right now. And I'm kind of not prepared for our future.
I'm not prepared for our future. That is crazy. That not prepared for our future makes sense, but the way he's thrown that into the mix is borderline planting a seed in her head that they're not going to work. Let's keep going.
When I was reading
She looks like she's going to cry.
the card, I think
The eyes are blushed. The nose is red. She's going to break out crying.
I had like a weird intuitive feeling that like something was gonna come out because like this has gone way too well, but I didn't know it was gonna go that direction.
I don't have a single
You see that? Because she thought it was going to come out as gay.
It's like this has gone way too well, but I didn't
This has gone way too well. I had an intuitive feeling. I didn't know it was going to go in that direction. Well, what direction did you think it was going to go in?
know it was gonna go that direction.
I don't have a single dollar to my name sometimes.
When you say sometimes, what do you mean? Like,
I don't have.
we've been living our life.
When I got laid off, that 8-month period of not having a job kind of hurt me. I lived off credit cards. I took out a loan.
Why would you not be honest with me about you falling behind on payments or like asking me for help? Why would you not tell me when it was starting to even not get as bad as whatever you're claiming it is?
I was scared.
Pay attention.
Bad as asking me for help. Why would you not tell me when it was starting to even not get as bad as whatever you're claiming it is?
Whatever you're claiming it is. She don't believe a single word he comes out. What can I believe in you now? Whatever you're claiming it to be. He didn't come out with the appropriate, approximate, concentrated information she needs that he should possess as a man, especially if it's in relation to his resources and future. He should know every fucking number and be prepared with every fucking number. Not that a couple of loans. Disgraceful man. Pathetic little man. She is operating well. She's saying you could have asked me, you could have done this and that. He might not have been able to, right? For whichever purpose. But she's looking good on the camera now. She's played a good route into this. Because she's still shitting on him. But she's saying, I was there all along for him. I would have saved him. I would have helped him out. And he didn't even mention it to me. So everyone around the world is going to clap and say, you've missed a good one there. She wasn't into you for the money. You've missed a good one there, people.
I was scared.
She shuts out. He says he was scared. Watch the reaction.
Not get as bad as whatever you're claiming it is.
I was scared.
Scared. Eye blocking behaviour. Shut the eyes. Block out the stimuli. Did he just say he was scared? What a mouse. I thought I had a man, but I've got a mouse. Clenched fist hiding behind the arm here. As we know, a clenched fist is a symbol of aggression.
That is so red. Ooh,
Right, we're moving onwards. I'll see you on the next video. Don't tell me I'm not putting you on. Don't tell me I'm not putting you on. Click like and subscribe. Peace.